Okay, I think we're rolling. Hey, Mae.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you so much for coming in. It's been how long since I've seen you? Last December.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're a personal trainer. Any advice for me on what I can do to get back in shape?
Just consistency, dedication.
Pizza every night.
That too.
That's consistent.
Okay.
So close your eyes, stick your hands out, palm up, and I'll give you a couple of shots on your left wrist and a couple of shots on your right wrist. And open your eyes. Okay, so bring your left wrist up and have a first impression, a first smell.
Very like chocolately and woody.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Great. Okay, let's go to your right hand.
Okay, it smells very like when you walk into like an old vintage building. I almost want to say like close to leathery, but I think I definitely like this one more, the left hand.
Okay, off the opening, right away the left hand one was more appealing.
For sure.
All right, well, we'll see what you think after the dry down.
All right.
All right, we'll take a few minutes and we'll see you back in a bit. Okay, and we're back. So let's go back to your left wrist.
Still very chocolatey. It's actually, I think that brings out a little bit more chocolate now that it's sat for a little bit. It still smells good.
Awesome. All right, let's go to your right hand.
It's definitely calmed down a lot. I would say it's a lot more like herbal and like flowery. Definitely less musky. A little bit patchouli, like a little bit of like green herbs. Or like the stems that come off of flowers, not so much the flower itself.
Go to the one on your left hand. And who would wear this? Is this a guy, a girl, unisex?
I would say unisex. Sometimes men's colognes can be very strong, very, blunt in your face, stick around for hours and hours, leave scent on your clothes. But I don't think I would be upset if this got left on my clothes.
That's great. That's a really good point.
A lot of men's fragrances I find tend to smell the same. I think this would be like a very calming, like, oh, a very sweet smell. Yeah, definitely wouldn't be upset if my man came home smelling like that.
Would you also say that the one on your right wrist is a unisex?
No, I would say it's a little bit more feminine. I could definitely see the very formal black tie event, the older gentleman maybe in a suit.
Which one of these two, if a guy wore them and walked by you, would get your attention more? Which one would turn your head?
I think the left one. I think as soon as a guy smells good, I'm like, I think it shows a little bit more that they're putting time into how they show themselves to the world and things like that. Obviously, smells are very associated with people or things that you've done or memories, and I think, and that comes into play a lot. I find if you're associating that smell with another person, how am I supposed to associate the smell with you?
And have you ever had that problem? Have you ever dated a guy that smelled like an ex-boyfriend or something? You're like,
Yes.
Really?
The 1 million, the gold bottle, very popular cologne. I smell that everywhere.
Have you dated somebody that's
Probably
worn
about
one?
3 guys that
About
wear
3?
that. Yeah. I don't know if it's because they're lazy in choosing their fragrances or if they just smell one that they like from another man and they're like, okay, I'll go with that. But I think when you put a little bit more effort into finding a fragrance that's more unique to yourself or unique just in general, it makes a huge difference.
Which one do you like more, the one on your left or the one on your right?
I think I'm still gonna have to go with the one on the left.
The one on your left?
Yeah.
All right, before I show you the one on your left, I will show you the one on your right. That is Tom Ford Black Orchid EDP. This is the original Tom Ford that came out in the mid-2000s, I believe 2006. There is truffle and plum and patchouli. It is a very strong fragrance as well.
Tom Ford's a very popular brand, right?
Tom Ford is a majorly popular designer fragrance. Yeah, absolutely. This is the one you did pick. This is by a niche house called Mancera, Roses and Chocolate. I think most people might think that roses and chocolate is more of a feminine smell, but I think this one throws people for a loop sometimes when they smell me on it. I've gotten a lot of compliments wearing roses and chocolate, and you picked a great winner. All right, are you ready to do a photo shoot now with Mancera, Roses and Chocolate?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.